Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we'll be discussing an interesting story of a girl from the textbook Beehive for class ninth. That is The Little Girl. So let's get started. So in this paragraph, the girl is Kezia and he is her father who is the figure to be feared. Means she is really scared of him. So he tries to avoid him and tries to stay away from him. Every morning before going to office, Kezia's father would visit her in her room and give her a casual kiss. And in reply, Kezia would say, "Goodbye, father." So here we can see the affection of Kezia's father for her. But Kezia may not feel the same. So when Kezia heard that her father's horse cart or carriage was going away from home, as her father was leaving away for work, and the sound becomes fainter and fainter, means the sound of the horse cart getting reduced. Kezia would have a sense of relaxation and she would feel relieved that her father had left. In the evening, when Kezia's father would return home, she would hear his loud voice. His loud voice made her again afraid. So, as Kezia's father returned home, he would ask for many things like evening tea, newspaper, slippers, and all. Kezia's mother asks her to remove her father's shoes and she says if she is a good girl, surely will obey the command. Due to fear, she would come down the stairs quietly and unwillingly. Unwillingly because she don't want to face her father as she was not attached to her father. Then Kezia sees her father sitting in a drawing room on sofa and looking at Kezia over the spectacles. And the way he looks at her horrifies her. Kezia is inactive and lazy in her work. So her father tells her to be active and remove his shoes and keep them out of the room. And then he asks her if she had been a good girl today. Means, does she behave well? And has she done all her work? And Kezia stammers and says that she do not know. So why is she stammering here? Because she is afraid of him so much that she don't even know what to answer. Then her father says if she stutters like that, then she needs to see a doctor. So the writer tells us that Kezia never stammered while she spoke to other people. It was only when she talked to her father, as she is scared of him. Now Kezia's father looks at her. He feels that something is wrong with her. And he asks her why she looked so unhappy. And then he tells her mother that she should teach Kezia to behave in a better way. And she should not appear as if she is about to end her life. Means she did not want to live any longer. He asks Kezia to place his teacup back on the table. While taking the teacups, she feels that her father is so huge and looks like a giant monster. His hands, his mouth, his neck are so huge, especially when he yawns. So, every Sunday during the afternoon, Kezia's grandmother sends her downstairs to her parents to spend some time. So, Kezia would behave like a good girl in front of her parents. Every Sunday afternoon, she went to her parents to meet them in the drawing room to have a good talk. But they were so busy in doing their own things. Her mother was busy in reading newspaper and her father was busy in sleeping and snoring. So we can see that Kezia felt a bit neglected. So Kezia had the negative image of her parents in her mind. They did not talk to her and they did not even spend time with her. So all the while Kezia's father was asleep and she would just sit on a stool and wait till the time her father wake up. When he woke up, he would stretch his body and would ask the time and looked at her. Kezia's father would compare Kezia to a brown owl as she stared at him like an owl. And one day Kezia was under the weather. She was not well. She had a cold, so she was supposed to stay at home. So her grandmother suggested that as she was at home and her father's birthday is approaching, she could make a pincushion as a birthday gift for him. Kezia put lot of effort to make a pincushion as a birthday gift for her father. She uses the thread to stitch the three sides of the cushion, and she had to stitch the fourth side, and before that she had to fill the cushion with something. So Kezia was confused that what should she use to fill the cushion with. Her grandmother is out in the garden. She reaches her mother's bedroom. Now Kezia is a small little girl. She is very young. Now what she does? On the bed table she finds some sheets of paper. So just she gathers all the sheets and tears them and stuffs them into the cushion. And then she stitches the fourth side of the cushion. And the birthday gift is ready. So we can see that her intention was good, but did a blunder without knowing about the papers. Now her family searched the papers everywhere. They asked the servants, but no one knew where the sheets have gone. So Kezia's mother asked her about those papers. Now, here we get to know that Kezia was an innocent girl. She did not intend to harm anyone. She is just preparing her birthday gift. And so, very truly, she tells her mother that she found some pieces of papers and tore them into pieces to prepare a surprise gift for her father. And so her mother ordered Kezia to come down to the dining room at the very moment. Now Kezia's father is very much upset and worried about his important document, which has been lost. Mother drags her before him, said that she had torn into pieces. Then Kezia's father asked her mother to get that cushion. Here the word damn is referred to cushion. He wanted to check whether torn papers in the cushion are same as he is looking for. Kezia is so scared that she started stammering. Then Kezia's father asked her mother to take her into the room. Kezia wanted to justify her actions as she was innocent. She did not mean to harm her father. She was just preparing the surprise birthday gift to her father. Then Kezia's father comes to her room with a ruler to beat her. Kezia was so scared she tried to hide under the bedsheet. Now, here we come to know why Kezia's father was strict with her. Why was he punishing her? Because he wanted Kezia to know once and forever that she should not touch the things that does not belong to her. Right now, she is a small child. She does not know what is important and what is not. Kezia's father hit the palms of her hand with a ruler. Now, Kezia is so afraid. Many hours later, her grandmother wraps her in a shawl and tries to console her. She makes her to sit on her lap and trying to put Kezia to sleep. Then Kezia hugs her grandmother very tightly. She was crying and said, "Why God have made father?" She hates her father. She was heartbroken as her father did not understand her and said God should not have made fathers. Kezia tries to justify herself to her grandmother that she was explaining the reason for tearing the paper. But he was not ready to listen. Whenever she saw her father approaching, she would keep her hand behind her back because she felt that he would hit her again. Here, the writer tells us about the Kezia's neighbors named Mr. MacDonald. Mr. MacDonald had 5 children, and Kezia would peep at them at the gap of the fence. She would see that family had a lot of fun. They played a game called tag. Tag is basically a children's game of catching one another like we play chore police. In India, they play all day long and she can see a strong bond in them. Kezia can feel that all the children were so attached to their father. One day she saw that the little son opened the water pipe and tried to make his father wet. But Mr. MacDonald was not angry at him, instead laughing and playing with him. This was so strange for Kezia because her father was just an opposite of Mr. MacDonald. She felt that God had made various kinds of fathers. Now, one day, Kezia's mother fell ill and taken to hospital, and the grandmother also went along with her to look after her in the hospital. Now, the Kezia was all alone at home with the cook Alice. At night, cook put Kezia on her bed, but she was scared of all alone in the room. Kezia asked Alice if she had bad dream, what could she do without mother and grandmother? As she could listen the various kinds of whispering sound which made her feel that someone is there around her. Alice removed her socks and asked her not to be afraid of anything. So in dream, Kezia would see a butcher. So this butcher would hold a big knife, a huge butcher's knife and rope, and he would approach Kezia. He had dreadful smile on his face. She was terrified to see that butcher, and in a sleep she cried out for a help. She called for her grandmother, and when Kezia woke up, she was shivering, and her father was standing next to her bed, and he was holding a candle in his hand. So Kezia's father had heard the screams and had come to help her. Now he asks Kezia what was the matter and why was she screaming. Kezia was still scared of the nightmare. She said that there was a butcher and he was holding a dreadful knife and she wanted her grandmother. So here we can see the affection of Kezia's father towards her. He blew the candle off and lifted her and carried her to his bedroom. Kezia's father lay her next to him and covered her with the sheet. Now Kezia felt her father's affection and so she went close to him. She snuggled herself to her father and she held his shirt tightly so that she would feel scared again. And now Kezia had overcome the fear of her father. And now, once Kezia was with her father, she was no longer afraid. He asked Kezia to rub her feet against his legs so that they become warm. So, as Kezia's father was very tired, he slept before she did. A funny feeling came over her. Now Kezia realizes her mistakes towards her father. Now she felt that her father was a poor man who worked very hard and got so tired. So he went off to sleep, so he did not play with her like Mr. MacDonald did with his children. But Kezia felt that her father's heart was also full of love and affection for her. She realizes that she tore his important documents, the speech that he had written. So, children, all this realization makes her to take a deep breath. She realizes that she had been wrong and that's why her father had beaten her. Although Kezia's father was asleep, he heard a sigh. He heard the sound that Kezia made and asked her what the matter was. Was she again watching a bad dream? Kezia replied her father that she had placed her head on her father's heart and she would hear his heart beat. She complimented her father that he had a very big heart. So Kezia is also showing love for her father, as she had realized that her father also loved her. So in this story of a little girl, we have a theme of fear, control, freedom, independence, acceptance, compassion, and change in one's life. So we have seen a very interesting and heart touching story of a little girl. So this is for today, and let's meet in the next video. Till then, take a very good care of yourself, and bye for now.